We're going racing on the tongue. Less than 5.
Fancy yourself a nice relaxing day out at the lake? Sorry friends, not today. This is the ready-to-run Traxxas Spartan, and it is anything but relaxing. A new weapon in your arsenal of RC products to drive cabin goers, sunbathers, and waterfowl crazy. Just don't hit the dock with it. Hey everybody, Sean here from Real RC. I'm back and I know what you're thinking. Why is he posting a video about a boat in the middle of February? Well, 2 reasons. One, an old RC buddy of mine from my Calgary days, Crawler Ted, yep, there he goes. He proves that you don't need water to go RC boating. Second reason, I shot most of this footage in late October, early November, because I do live on Canada's west coast and we've had an exceptionally warm winter this year. So I've been shooting a lot of stuff that I'm going to be getting all that content to you guys over the next few months. Sorry for the delay. I did have a hardware failure where I lost a bunch of content. I'm now on a new editing rig and I'll be getting that stuff churned out to you guys here shortly. But we're all here to see the Traxxas Spartan. Let's get over here on the workbench. I'm going to show you what's underneath the Lexan, and then we're going to get back to some more action shots. Okay guys, boats are ridiculously simple. They start off with a 2-channel TQI radio from Traxxas that provides us our control, and then Traxxas and Castle are good buddies. As you can see there, they like to build everything with each other. Castle created the motor and ESC system for the boat. Really simple. Motor connects to flexible drive shaft, runs down brass tube, and brass tube connects to propeller. Zoom. Then we got a Traxxas waterproof radio box. We have a Traxxas 2056 waterproof servo that connects to the rudder and gives us our steering. So the only thing that I've done to this boat, guys, I've done 4 simple things. One, I ditched the stock 9mm batteries. I didn't find the runtime was long enough, and also the speed just wasn't there for me. So I went to the 2 3-cell 5,000 milliamp light posts from Traxxas, and well, you can tell from the video, the boat's fast with those. The other thing I did is I moved the steering control arm in 1 notch on the rudder. That was just to give me a little more throw on the rudder, and that was just for low speed turning. I found the boat didn't steer at low speed. It likes to steer a lot at 70 miles an hour, but not at low speed. And then the last thing I did, or 2 last things I did here, I put a brass propeller on. Do not put a brass propeller on if it's your first boat. The reason I say that is I tell everyone that gets this boat that they should go out and destroy at least 3 or 4 of the plastic propellers first, realizing what they've done to destroy those propellers before you go and spend the money on a nice brass prop and destroy it. So the plastic props are your friends when you're just starting to learn. That's what I did. And the last part I did find is with the 3-cell LiPos, I was running into some overheating issues. If you look at the way the cooling system works, the water pickup is built into the rudder, the hose connects to the rudder, goes into the boat, enters the ESC first, then exits, goes to the water jacket on the motor, and then exits out the side of the boat. And as you can tell already, because this is heating up the water before it even gets to the motor, it's a little bit inefficient. I have seen some aftermarket rudders out there that have 2 water pickups and 2 hose bibs on there for separating these 2, so you can have 1 direct line just for the ESC and another direct line just for the water jacket on the motor, with 2 exits out each side of the boat. Apparently that's really going to help. But what I've done is I've just enlarged the hole on the rudder. I'm going to insert a photograph here. And all I did is I found the drill bit that fit the original hole, and I just went up 1 size. And that's it, guys. The boats are really, really simple. As simple as a boat is in its construction, this boat is also as simple in its purpose. It is only good at going really fast in the water. It sucks at jumping, it was okay on the slide, it's not a good drifter. It was a lot of fun on the swing set, but again, not a good drift car. Okay, so who is the Traxxas Spartan for? It is not for 8-year-old Jimmy. This is not a beginner machine. You're not gonna give it to 8-year-old Jimmy and let him go kill some ducks with it. Even though I did say it was pretty slow on the 9mAh batteries that are included with it, it's still pretty quick on the 9mAh batteries that are included with it. So I'd say, 12 to 14 years, they could probably handle the boat with some adult supervision. 15 years and up, if they have some experience with RC, you can let them have at or start them off on the 9mAhs, then let them graduate up to the lipos. For us old timers, if you got any type of brain on you, shouldn't be a problem. They're dead simple to maintain. All you gotta remember to do is take the lid off, make sure the water's out of it, leave the lid off of it so it dries out. And every few runs, you uncouple the springy drive shaft, you pull it all out with the propeller attached, and you just repack that tube with a little bit of the there we go, marine grease that Traxxas provides quite a healthy amount of in their little bag of goodies. So just repack that every once in a while and make sure that it stays lubricated. That's it, simple. What are the things I liked about the boat? Well, the speed. It is obnoxiously fast with 2 3-cell lipos in it. And just a little note, that brass propeller I've put on there is actually 1 step down on the scale of boat propellers, 1 step down from the stock propeller. I was hoping to actually try and alleviate some of the cooling issues I was having with the 3-cell lipos, so I thought if I take it easy on the motor, it would help solve that. And it did, significantly, so I do recommend that as well. What else did I like about it? The boat is huge. I mean, really, it's a big boat. It's a big RC, and everybody likes to have a big RC. The last thing I love about this boat is the sound. In that first bit of action video, I actually had the sound turned down quite a bit so that it wouldn't blow your speakers up when you first started the video. But the sound that this boat makes is awesome. Now, I'm not normally one of those guys that loves obnoxiously loud things for the point of being obnoxious, like, loud Harley Davidson motorcycles and that sort of thing. But the sound of this boat grew on me. I really, really loved it. It was like with every trigger pull, it was singing me the song of its people. Yeah, and it started to be like music to me. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna give you a little more action video. I gotta give a big thank you out to futureshop.ca. They provided me with the boat. And let's get it back out on the water. And before you get a chance to turn down your computer speakers with more engine noise.